it hasn't been bad. And
You already know me. You already know I gotta have a hiking look. Yeah. Oh, this just changes the game. Hey good people, welcome to the Portland, Oregon vlog. I'm here on a family trip. Actually, guess who's here? Just so randomly.
It's your one and only favorite nephew, Pastor Lancaster.
It is
Banky Bank.
Banky Bank, Pastor Lancaster. And so just y'all randomly, so we planned a family trip out here, and then my aunt was here, and then Taylor came. And so we're gonna spend today with him, but we will be here for about a week, and we just left Powell's bookstore. What'd you think about it, Taylor?
I mean, it was an incredible time we had.
Why are you talking like that?
Literally, the architecture of Powell's bookstore is at another level.
Yeah.
I would say the options that were
It was
available. Overwhelming.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm gonna speak to you all with Harvard language and diction and show you all that I have clarity of speech.
That boy is
anything,
educated, honey.
more than anything, it's been a great time here. Seriously.
Yep. Where's our hall? What's our hall?
There it is. Let me let y'all check it out. Check it out. Do y'all want to see?
Our book.
Book bag. What shall we show them first? What shall we show them first?
We got a lot of good stuff in there too.
Because we understand, we want to read.
This is the hall that really is my favorite kind of hall.
Boom.
It's actually a gift. I'm not gonna say for whom. She will receive it soon.
And see, this type of Angela Davis book ain't for everybody, because people read one book from Angela Davis and now all of a sudden they're a social justice advocate. But we have Angela Davis here.
This is a collection of her speeches, and I really got it because I wanted to read her thoughts on Palestine.
Oh wow. And then listen, because we're preparing for what's next.
For what's yet to come.
It's yet to come.
It's a wedding list book. Because I don't know nothing about no wedding. But it has all of these prompts and things to consider, which is great.
And because it is that we care about the prosperity of our spirit, mind, body, and soul against white domination, living in the midst of these perilous times.
Ooh. Black Dignity, The Struggle Against Domination by Vincent W. Lloyd. I saw this title, but I have never heard of this before. Okay, we love that.
I mean, when they say don't judge a book by the cover, I'm sorry, I had to judge this.
That's hard. I like the handwriting on the front.
That's tough. Okay, we got.
Anything else in there?
Something?
Oh, this one I had to have. So I follow this sister. This is like a painting of her on IG. But the book is called We Refuse, and it is on the cover, the woman I'm telling you about, I can't remember her name, with the shotgun in her hand, and it's a forceful history of black resistance. Because we got to get rid of this myth of like black docility, like we didn't fight back. So I wanted to read that for sure.
That's good. Because, respectability politics are real.
Amen.
And we got to do what we can to resist that. As much as we can, because blackness comes in so many different forms, success comes in so many different forms, prosperity comes in so many different forms. So I hope you all are experiencing a soft life this summer, because surely we are. We've been across the world and back together.
Aye. We have. We went to Virgin Islands.
Come on. I mean, we were in LA at separate weeks.
That's true.
Came from the East Coast and West Coast.
Well, you were in Bartow too, and then I went after you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's been a very traveled summer, very rich. As Taylor says, it's been rich.
It's been very rich. Very rich.
Very rich experience.
So it's been great.
So we are out here gonna go and get something to eat, but y'all rock with us for the rest of the vlog.
Come on.
girl, I'm in here on the sick and shut in list, child. Oh, girl, you know I got that sciatica. I ain't trying to speak it over me because it hasn't been bad, and it started off in my back. But this morning I woke up and my neck was really sore. This is, by the way, an airplane pillow. My neck was so sore, and then in the car on my way home, girl, the pain started so bad, and it was like going down my arm. So I'm fine, but I'm hurting is what I'm trying to say. So this might be an early night. This Airbnb, I'll be sure to link it, because if you're ever coming to Portland, like with a big group or with your family, it's a great place to stay. The only downside is if you are one group, the top and the bottom, they've kind of cornered it off, and so it's not connected, and you have to have a key to go outside and get in. But nevertheless, it's in a great area. It took us about 15 minutes to get downtown. And randomly, I saw someone I knew at the Rose Garden today, y'all. The Rose Garden was splendid, by the way. But this always happens to me, I promise you. And it's not just like tribe members that I'll see places that I would never expect, by the way, like Lisbon, Portugal. But it's like people I know in real life. When I was in Greece, I saw my homeboy Bang. Like, I'm so serious. I will see people that I know. So I'm walking through the Rose Garden, girl, trying to find a bathroom. I look over to my right, and I was like, I know her. And it was funny because I recognized her before she recognized me, because our brains were like, where are we? How do we get here? Why do I know you? Like, you know, it was so much to process. And so I was like, Claire? This shit was funny. Claire is just an amazing human being. And I was like, out of everybody that I would see frolicking in a rose garden, you would be it. You would actually be the person that I would see in a rose garden. It just suits your personality and your energy. And so I saw Claire today in a rose garden. That's the title of a book. I saw Claire today in a rose garden. So we came home. We are just cooking and going to enjoy this evening. Tomorrow is the 4th, and we're thinking about going to a jazz concert. I think that's going to happen. We haven't gotten our tickets yet, so I'll see. Hey, good people. It is our second full day in Portland. Yesterday, I left you, I think, at dinner time. The tacos were delicious, by the way. Auntie came over and we just played cards, listened to music, and had a good time. And this morning we went for a short walk. We flew the drone a little bit, which was nice. The homes in this neighborhood are absolutely stunning. It makes me want like a front porch with a swing and all the things. And then we came back home and it was our turn to cook breakfast, and we had shrimp and grits, which were delicious. I am a girl raised in the South, okay? And one thing about me is that I can make grits. If I can't cook nothing else, it's the flick of the wrist. Them grits gonna be good. And so we made cheese grits, and my fiance makes a really delicious like tomato sauce for the shrimp. It was so good. After that, I just got a whole bunch of work done. I've had some branded content that I've needed to focus on. Also, I'm in the midst of 2 fairly new consulting projects. Let me know if y'all want me to ever talk about that. I know my channel tends to skew on the fashion side of politics and fashion, and much of my justice content tends to land over either on social media or on my podcast with my best friend Margot, Justice. But I would love to talk to you about that here as well if there's interest, specifically around my solopreneurship outside of content creation. Because if you've taken my solopreneurship masterclass, what you know is that I've not left any part of who I am behind. No part of who I am left behind, okay? I truly believe that I can do all things that serve me and bring me joy. And so I was just onboarded to a really great organization called A Second Chance in Pittsburgh around kinship care. So putting young people in family care and not foster care when possible, when safe, and really supporting states and jurisdictions to do the same. We need to have this all over the land, all around the world, Right now, though, I am dressed. We are getting ready to go, I think, to a music festival. And then from there to like a couple cookouts or something. Just really enjoy the day. Today is July 4th. I don't celebrate it, but it's a great time to just be with family and friends, of course. Let me share with you what I am wearing today. So I am wearing the MM LaFleur kind of thick hoops that I mentioned to you all, I think, in last vlog. I'm also wearing these Amazon Sunnies that my barber Leslie got me. Same necklaces, just kind of like a double stack. Haven't been really wanting to take off my jewelry or switch it up much on this trip. T-shirt is Jill Sonder, which y'all already know about. Do not buy this shirt full price ever. I got mine on Satire, but I just saw it for the same price. I think it was under $300 for sure, more like $250 over at Farfetch. And there's also one that's on sale at Essence, but the sizes are limited. And let me see if I can show you the rest of the fit. Just a pair of denim shorts. These are by Express. And then my wrap-up sandals. Sorry, y'all. There is not a full-length mirror here. Or by Anthropologie. You would have saw this in a previous video. Today's fragrance is what I told y'all about, which is my summertime travel fragrance. It is Floriku. Floriku, one umbrella for two. And this is like a large travel size of this. I love it. As you can see, it's almost halfway gone. I definitely should have gotten the full size. No makeup, not even any lashes, girl. I put on some gloss and filled in my brows. And I think some mascara, and that was it. For my bag today, I said I was going to do a haul, so I don't know what comes out first, but I did want to share with you something I got that was very special, which is another little micro bag. This one is part of the Marc Jacobs collection with Fendi. And what I'm going to do, because my water bottle is out there, is just attach this to my water bottle. And that is going to be what I carry around. We're going to be doing a lot of walking. It actually is warm here. It's definitely not as hot as Palm Springs, but it's warm. So want to have water, want to stay hydrated. And I just think this is so fun with the water bottle. Girl, as an avid hiker now, I need it. So yeah, you know, it's just, life is about elevation. All right, let's get out of here. So good. So I am drinking a Hendrix drink. Hendrix is gin. They also gave me this really cool fan, but they're calling it a Hendrix Southside. It is Hendrix, cucumber, lime, and mint. And you know, like, gin is very spirit forward. It's a distinct taste. It's kind of like you should be driving a Cadillac when you drink gin. You know what I mean? Like a deuce and a quarter. But I love it. I love gin and tonic. And this is not very spirit forward. I need to ask them actually what the mixer is when they say cucumber, but it's delicious. It's refreshing. Only in Portland do people offer you cooling towels when you come to an outdoor festival. I love it. It's not like too hot. It's not humid, but it's warm for sure.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Put them back in the ice anytime.
Yeah. Oh, this just changes the game. Oh, God. Yeah, tell everybody, come on, we get you a nice cooling cloth.
You're very welcome.
Oh, this is so good. Bullet just gave us a sample of, oh, it's an old fashioned.
This is the bar. This is the only bar that has them on site.
Gotcha. But what did you just put in it? It's a cherry?
Margino cherry.
So we got a Margino cherry and an old fashioned. Let's sample it. Ooh. All right. It's not my drink of choice, but we don't let alcohol go to waste. That's alcohol abuse. Delicious. Oh, that's so good.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hey good people, today we are headed hiking at Multnomah Falls. You already know me. You already know I gotta have a hiking look, okay? It's necessary, it's not an option. Wearing my Tecovas hat, my YSL sunnies. I actually gave these to my fiance, but I borrow them when I need them. Pull back out my Hermes scarf. It's funny that this scarf only really gets worn when I'm doing something outdoors. I don't think that's what the people down at Hermes intended, but I wear my clothes, so that's that. And just a sports bra and some Nike shorts, honestly. And we thought we were going to be able to go and actually swim, but it's not that kind of waterfall. So just going to go for the hike, enjoy the trail with family, and yeah, I guess see the waterfall, take some pictures, and enjoy being outdoors. So yesterday I left y'all down at the blues festival. I thought it was a jazz festival, my bad. And I thought I was going to come home, take a quick nap, and then get up and go to a cookout. Didn't happen. I've just been really like overstimulated. I didn't realize that until I slowed down. So grateful for all of obviously the support and the love and the affirmation about my engagement. But I've been like vibrating on a manic frequency, honestly, between like the virtual realm here and also in real life. And so I needed a moment to just detach, decompress, and do my own thing. I did some reading, I did some work, took some notes, drank some water, greased my scalp, and minded my business in that order. And it was lovely. Woke up 6 a.m. this time because I had work to do on the East Coast, took my calls, and yeah, just been lounging and relaxing ever since. So let's get outside and see what the great outdoors has for us in Portland. And of course, you already know what it is. We need the hiking accoutrement.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
So we thought we were gonna go hiking, y'all, only to get to the waterfall and find out that you basically have to get tickets super early because it's high season, and you can get in but before 9 with your ticket or after 6 with your ticket, but you can't just walk in. So wasn't gonna happen today, but that's okay, because when I saw it I was like, oh girl, this is a real hike. This looks strenuous. It was all up in the mountain. I'm not there yet. While I'm an avid hiker, I'm not. That level of avidity is not where I am. So instead, we came over to what's called the Vista House, and it has a really dope overlook. So I'll show y'all around. I also grabbed my water pack, y'all, because I didn't know what it was gonna be like up there. But this is, it's breathtaking. We're flying the drone too, so hopefully you all will get to see some really good footage of what it looks like all around. Now this is some place to come and get married. Let me show you this. Do you see this? My goodness, look at the view. Now today is very hot, but I bet you spring and fall is a damn vibe. It is breathtaking. Just came over to the gift shop and got something cold to drink. It's a huckleberry Italian soda, so it has whipped cream on top, which I would never drink. But it's vacation. It's delicious. Girl, this thing brought me back to life. Oh, I needed some nourishment. My caloric intake was low from all this hiking. We actually didn't hike at all, but the thought of it really just, it did me in. I had to get me a Belvita. Oh God. Hi y'all. We are getting ready to head out to dinner after just relaxing at the house, playing cards and having a good time. And let me show you what I am wearing for dinner tonight. All right, the one thing about this is that it's so small, you can never actually like prop it up properly. But the dress is by M.M. LaFleur. You all saw this on the Justice podcast. I think the episode is out by now. But you also saw when I was talking about my vacation outfit formulas. And so I love it because it has a slip underneath, and that can be removed. And it's also a really dope swimsuit cover up as well. And it is about midi length on me, and on my feet are the Ferragamo heels. I'm sure you'll see them at some point. If not, I'll pop up a picture for you all to see the full fit. And then my bag is new. This is by Marnie, as you can see. And I grabbed this from the outlet. And the chain is meant to be asymmetrical. Let me show you this. It is definitely a beauty, so I'm going to carry it just like this tonight, and then just have the chain over to the side as a pop of color. And that's this evening. Saturday morning, and we went to the Haitian restaurant Kaan last night, which was delicious. What does Kaan mean in Creole?
Hot, spicy, good food.
We don't know what it means. Bernice, innocent. Bernice, let us know what it means. Because we ain't see no Haitians there. Now I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you. And they had an open kitchen, and I ain't see no Haitians, which was curious. And it was quite uncomfortable for the poor server because we were the only black people in the building. And so she came over to talk to us about the traditional meals. And specifically, we got the spicy peanut collard greens, which were delicious, by the way. And she started to tell us about the African ancestry of certain foods and how they were inspired. I could tell by her demeanor that she's never had to give that speech to black people before. So bless her. Bless her. It ain't her fault. We are in Portland, Oregon, so we get it. But it would be nice to have seen some black people of Haitian descent in the establishment. I'm just saying. Maybe it's just me. Food was delicious. My favorite was for sure the halibut steak and like a coconut curry sauce, as well as I liked the scallops, but they were too spicy for me. The collard greens were delicious. We got plantain, like bread for, I don't know what they called it, but what was it called? Plantain brioche buns for appetizers, and it was something else that we really liked. Of course, we had the Haitian beans. Yep, we had the Haitian beans with rice, so that was really good as well. And I really, really wish we would have saved room for dessert, but we didn't have it to give. The drinks were strong. They were definitely very spirit forward. I just had dirty martini. I kept it safe, but I did sip people's drinks, and I was like, "Ooh, now that's a drink." And they have a whole separate bar with 2 bartenders. So the way the restaurant is set up is the tables are the tables that they have, and if you need more space, you have to rent a private room. And so it was 6 of us, technically 7 on the trip. So someone unfortunately wasn't able to go. Because if that one person would have come, they would have had to be seated completely separately from us. Also, reservations book up early. So we got these reservations last month, and we got them on the day the book opened. And the only time we could get was 9 p.m. So if you want to go, if you are out here, you're thinking about coming out here, I just want you to keep that in mind. And I'm kind of tongue-in-cheek about not seeing any Haitians. I don't know who the executive chef is, who the owners are. I'm just saying who I saw. I wanted to be like, "Ça passe" when I walked in there. I wanted to see my Zoes, and that's not who I saw. After that, I think the fam thought that we were going to hang out, but that's not what happened. I am really trying to just like prioritize rest, especially because I've been drinking more than typical.
So we came into this institution and laid it down. Definitely laid it down. Woke up this morning around 8 because we are getting ready to head out to the coast, and evidently traffic here can be deplorable. And so we want to be out by 9. So rock with us on a coast/beach day. I am wearing a swimsuit underneath what I'm wearing, but we don't know for sure what it's going to give as far as actually getting in the water. I am wearing the Versace 2-piece that you guys saw in my Palm Springs vlog. That is still on sale, by the way, so go scoop that if you like it. The sizing is weird. I'm wearing a 2 up top and a 4 on the bottom. The sunglasses I'm still holding tight to. These are the Tom Browns from Rent the Runway. Same jewelry that you have seen all week. I'm just going to put on a pair of flip-flops. And, ooh, I got a little Cotopaxi bum bag that Bay let me hold to hold my camera. So let's get outside. I have never seen anything like this before in my life. I am so used to tropical beaches. To be on a beach on the northwest coast is just blowing my mind. Let me show y'all what this place looks like. I keep saying that it doesn't look real. It looks like it's literally a scene out of a daggone movie. It is so good. Oh my gosh. It is beautiful. The shoreline is pretty far back, so the water is out there. No one's really in it because it is pretty cold. The temperature is super mild. It's actually a perfect day to be at the beach. And then it's these rocks. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. And then you have these homes along the coast that you can rent. So I would definitely come back out here just to like rent and enjoy the beach. Obviously, we made it back from the beach, and my friend Claire was able to get us tickets. Thank you so much, Claire, to the Nike company store, y'all. It is huge. They used to have, I think, a flagship store that was open to the public. They closed that. So this is for employees, but they can give you guest passes, and everything is 40% off. So let's see what they have. So far, I have not been impressed with the the women's shoes. Let's see what is on the men's side. Obviously, Jordans are always on the list. I didn't see any women's Air Maxes that I like, but I can wear men's sizes. Did y'all see anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So we'll see. I've been seeing a lot of this style. What is this called? The Zooms? It's definitely giving granddad. And I don't know if it's in a good way. They have it in an all white though. I'm not mad at the all white. That's kind of cute. With the anklet, you might be able to shake something with that. That's $110. It would be 40% off. But I don't love it. Okay, and then now I'm over in this section, the men's section with the Air Maxes. Getting a little bit closer with this. I like this a lot, but I don't need a brown sneaker, so that doesn't feel useful. Let's see.
me go down and see if I can find the Jordans. I'm assuming they have Jordans. These are the ones that I like. Are these old school breads? I'm not sure, but I'm loving these.
They look like this.
We found another pair. These are Air Maxes. I actually think I like these better. I don't have enough like low sneakers. And what I really like about this, it's always the details for me, y'all. What I really love is the fact that the tip of the shoestring is in red. They have a lot of Jordans on the women's side that I completely missed. Like every color you could think of. Hello, good people. Please excuse this mess. It is our last full day in Portland, and obviously we're washing, we're packing, we are getting ready to get up out of here tomorrow. And after 2 weeks, I'm ready to go home. No shade, no tea. I love vacation. I want to be a vacation. Okay, everything about vacation is my steeds. But what it does, I think if it's done well, is that it reminds me also of the beauty of my life and the things that I'm inspired and excited to go home and create and do and experience. And I also really, really miss my dog. So I'm ready to go home. My family is outside arguing over basketball, so it's picking up that noise. I'm sorry. They are in a heated debate about the state of women's basketball, women's versus men's basketball. Is LeBron truly the GOAT? Why he needed Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh to win a championship? Girl, I just had to exit. I put that usher finger up and came on outside because I know when it's above me now. That's way above my pay grade. My knowledge of athletics is very rudimentary. Enjoy them, but I can't argue on the level that they can. One of the things that I think are going to do is right beside the rose garden that I showed y'all a few days ago is a Japanese garden. So we didn't get a chance to go because everybody was kind of hot and ready to go, but we do want to make sure we can at least lay eyes on it, and it's ticketed. So we'll check the temperature, make sure it's not too hot. It might be this evening, but we're definitely, after we eat brunch, going to head over to the Japanese garden. So the vlog isn't over yet. Keep rocking with us in Portland, Oregon. What I can say though is yesterday was breathtaking, and as I was sitting down on the beach reading, I just was like, how can I replicate this on the East Coast? Not to say that I would never come back to Portland. I just feel like it has to be an easier way to have this same vibe. So we're thinking about the Cape. We're thinking about different parts of maybe Maine that have great weather, but still access to a beach at the same time, because it was delightful. All right, I'll see you at the Japanese garden.
let me just say, that is not what we expected. We just walked up what feels like a mile of a direct incline. Let's get into the garden. I think y'all know from watching my Vlogmas that I am a big gift giver, and all of the textiles in these rooms were actually created as these very like intricately woven and painted pieces of fabric that you would wrap gifts in and give to people. Like super expensive, elite. And what would happen is you would give someone the gift that would be like concealed in these textiles, and then they would return it back to you with a smaller, kind of more simple gift. But it was the way that your family kind of, I won't say showed off their wealth, but yeah, like stunted in the gift giving process. I'm here for it. I don't know if you're capturing it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but this is a perfect view of Mount Hood from right here. It is wild. It's so good. We have definitely come to Portland during a heat wave. It's so funny though, because it is going to be, I think, 60 degrees this week. We leave tomorrow, it's gonna be 60 degrees on Wednesday. Right now, as you can see, it feels like it's probably about 105 degrees. And it evidently never gets this hot here. So we are drinking water and just resting while we go through the gardens, and also flying the drone right now. We are going to have dinner at Portland City Grill after the gardens. It was breathtaking. But as I mentioned, be mindful. It is all the way up. Like you going up on a Tuesday, okay? So definitely not, in my opinion, the most like accessible if people have mobility issues or concerns.
Right. Okay.
But it was a great time to be out there. Hot, but we had a good time. And now it is just time to have dinner and to wind down. Again, to wind down the Portland trip. Portland, y'all have been good to us. This was a nice kind of supplement to Palm Springs, a much slower pace and still adventure and just seeing new things. And that's truly what I'm all about right now. So I don't know what the next vlog will be, but I still have more travel coming up, girl. Outside and outdoors. Both of those at the same damn time. So make sure you're following me all around the internet, and I'll see you good people next time.